Hi, I'm Dane, and these are podcasts for Balanced Body. I'm at my studio, North Star Pilates Solutions in Buffalo, New York, and this is Kim. And Kim is going to be demonstrating for us today teaser with a few variations on the trap table. This is a fantastic exercise to get a little bit of front body awareness and abdominal strength for your athletes. So, we always want to balance the body, always want to work different sides and different conditions and aspects. So some of the podcasts earlier have shown side body work and some rear body connection working through posterior. This is kind of getting more of an anterior approach, getting quads and hip flexors, abdominals, and chest all involved in the same exercise. So what I'm going to have Kim do is grab onto the bar with both hands. So the bar is sprung from the top with one short yellow spring. The more spring you have, the more assistance the athlete will have working into this exercise. The less resistance, obviously, the more abdominal work they're going to be doing, the more stability. This can be done without any springs, but that's a very challenging variation. So we're going to have Kim bring her legs up to tabletop, one at a time, just to start here. So getting your athlete comfortable in this position and having them find that nice abdominal connection here is hugely important to the continuation of the exercise. So from here, I'm going to have Kim extend both of her legs to a 45-degree angle. Now, if you have an athlete who's having a little bit of trouble connecting into that deep lower abdominal connection, you can have them bring their legs up a little bit higher if their hamstring flexibility permits. That will kind of ease a little bit of the work in the lower abdominals, but increase a little bit of work in hip flexor and quads. So you just want to be careful how high you have them bring their legs. So I'm going to have Kim lower her legs back to that 45-degree angle and find that nice lower abdominal stability. So from here, she's going to inhale to prepare. As she exhales, she's going to roll up into a teaser position. I'm supporting her legs, not holding them, just kind of giving her a cue to keep her legs supported with the abdominals. From here, she's going to roll back down to the mat. Good. One more time. This is the first teaser variation. I'm going to have her exhale and roll again. Good. Deepening that scoop and lengthening nice and tall. Good. And then slowly rolling down. Good. Bend both knees and just bring the feet down to the mat for me. So what we're looking for here is just to make sure that her movement is nice and fluid through spine and that she's maintaining nice organization of upper body on the bar, that shoulders aren't elevating to her ears or that she's losing that organization in her neck, head and neck. So I'm going to have her bring her legs up to tabletop one at a time again. And we're just going to work into a few variations. So extending the legs to the 45 to start. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and roll up for me. Beautiful. So this is a teaser 2 variation where I'm going to have her exhale and lower just her legs down toward the mat. And then inhale, scoop deeply and bring those legs back up. Exhale and lower, keeping that nice connection. Inhale and lift. Last time, exhale and lower. Good. Inhale, lift. And have her exhale and roll all the way down. Good. Bend both knees and bring the feet down. So with these variations, you don't want to do too many at one time. You don't want to develop too much tension in the neck and the shoulders. So you want to give your athlete time to rest, but definitely get them moving in a little bit more fluid succession. So now I'm going to have Kim bring her legs up to tabletop once more. And we're going to work into a third variation of teaser where she lowers her upper and lower body at the same time. So extend both legs to the 45. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and roll up into that teaser position for me here. Good. So now maintaining this position, I'm going to have her inhale to prepare, exhale and lower upper and lower body down toward the mat. So the bar comes down right to there, and then inhale and really scoop deep to bring it back up. Exhale and lower, both upper and lower. Good. And up. Last time for me here. Draw in deeply as you exhale, maintain that connection. Good. Reach arms and legs up. Bend both knees. Exhale and roll all the way down. Beautiful. Bring the legs down to the mat. So that's that third variation of teaser with the upper body and lower at the same time. So now what I'm going to do is change the spring. So now the bar is going to be sprung from below, and that's going to add a whole nother variation to this exercise. So one thing you always want to make sure of is whenever you spring the bar from below, that you have your safety strap attached. That's an absolute must, because when that bar is sprung from below, the spring is going to pull the bar down toward your person on the table, and if their hands slip off the bar, or if anything does happen unexpected, you don't want them to get hit by the bar. So I have the bar sprung from below with one yellow spring, just the same as we had it before. Now with this particular variation, the heavier the spring, the more resistance the person is going to have, and this is going to make the exercise much more challenging. So what I'm going to have Kim do is grab onto the bar again, and we're going to start the same way. So bring the legs up to tabletop for me. Great. I'm going to have her extend both legs out, holding that 45-degree angle. Now, exercise is exactly the same. The only difference is now she's working against the resistance as opposed to having the help from the spring. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, reach long into those arms, push into that bar, deep abdominal stability. Great. Inhale for me here. Exhale, slowly roll back down. And we're going to do that one more time. So I'm going to take my support away from the legs, and Kim is going to do all by herself. Exhale, deepen that scoop. Reach into the bar, lengthen as long as you can. Beautiful. Deepen the scoop. Exhale and roll all the way down. Good. And one more time for me here. Exhale and reach into that bar and peel up. At this point here, to challenge your athlete, you can do upper body variations. So I'm going to have Kim bend both her elbows and exhale and reach that bar up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale and bend. Exhale and reach. Last time for me here, supporting those legs with the abdominals. Beautiful. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and roll down for me. Good. Bend the knees into tabletop. Bring the legs down to the bar. And pause right there. So when you're working with your athlete, always keep a hand or hands in places where you can support them. So my hand was underneath her heels just to make sure she didn't lose the stability in her abdominals. And I had one hand on the bar just in case her hand, maybe if it were to slip, that I would help her control the bar as well. So that is teaser with variations sprung from above and sprung from below. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.